Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us. We've had this one circled on our calendars. Two great teams with stars leading the way, Grant.
Oh, B.A., tonight is what the NBA is all about. Elite teams with top-end talent. And that's given this game almost a playoff feel.
So let's take a look at the Los Angeles Lakers starting lineup. Luka and Reaves are the 1 and the 2. DeAndre Ayton is out there with James. And it's Smart in at the 3. Gilgeous-Alexander finds Williams. And here's Holmgren. Here's Hartenstein. And a nice finish on the layup.
Well, Hartenstein is a phenomenal offensive rebounder. He is a big guy who knows how to use a 7-foot frame to track down rebounds.
Now here's Dončić, coming off a terrific game against Cleveland. Down low. Here's Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Well, if you work the ball inside, it is going to pay dividends.
About a minute into this first quarter. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
A bit ago, Mark Dacknault and I were able to chat. Coach was enthralled by the court awareness of LeBron James. He said, quote, very few guys know where all the players are on the court at all times. Very few players have the skill and the ability to take advantage of any slip-up. LeBron falls in both of those categories. There's a reason people talk about him as the GOAT. B.A., back to you.
And Allie, thank you for that. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, following the score by Los Angeles. There's the 3. From deep, Holmgren knocks it down from distance.
Yeah, it's just too easy for Holmgren. Man, is he fun to watch operate off the catch.
As you know, acquiring a big man was a priority for the Lakers in the offseason, Grant.
And that became a glaring need as we saw in their first-round exit against Minnesota. But enter DeAndre Ayton, a definite upgrade, B.A. And we know Luka is at his best alongside a rim-running center. And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Yeah, just going back and forth, it is really competitive out there.
And the D can't allow Gilgeous-Alexander to get this positioning, because once he does, he makes you pay.
Screen by James. Dončić passes to James. And slam dunk by James.
He slams it home and gets some extra camera time chilling on the rim.
Yeah, he did spend a little time up there, didn't he? Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. He was unstoppable.
Yeah, this quarter has just been a struggle for him offensively.
Williams passes to Holmgren. Off target with the 3.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense.
Dort with it, picked up by Reaves. Count it, good.
And Dort just wanting that basket more than anyone else. Give him credit for out-hustling everyone.
Now Dončić, a tremendous threat on offense. He's scoring around 34 a game. Here's James, and it's James with the jam.
That's a great look. His teammate was on the move, but he put it right where it needed to be.
And so Mark Dacknault will call a timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. So for Oklahoma City, Williams comes in for Hartenstein, and it's Wallace in for Dort. And then for Los Angeles, Hayes is checked in for Ayton. LaRavia comes in for Smart. And it's Kennard in for Reaves. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Williams passes to SGA. Lays it up and banks it in.
Well, that bucket from SGA just shows you a lot of grit.
And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has made the move from star to superstar, Grant.
Well, no question, B.A. He's been a superstar for quite a few seasons now, but he's not satisfied. It just continues to elevate his game year after year.
Oklahoma City shooting their first free throw of the night.
At the line for your Oklahoma City, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, shooting 1.
Well, and this is why he's a perennial MVP. Very few guys mean more to their team than SGA.
Joe's checked in for Oklahoma City. Thunder with a lead. The kick out to Williams. Here's Wallace. And another miss by Oklahoma City. For Los Angeles, they've gone 5 of 6. They're rolling. And a nice opportunity now to see who's hitting threes at the highest rate. You look at Kennard. He is downright lethal from distance, ranking first in the league in three-point percentage.
He's a shooter that defenses 100% have to go out and guard.
Mitchell's checked in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Dončić feeling it out a bit. Kennard for 3. Williams grabs the board. 4-3. It's hauled in by Luka Dončić.
You have to defend the three-point line. They got lucky he missed that one.
Hayes can't connect from short range.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights that bucket is automatic.
The putback. It's good on the putback.
And those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
Here's Dončić. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
Oh my, tight defense, but Dončić just muscles it in.
Outside, Williams. Pass to Williams. Here's Joe. Buries it from 3.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Screen by James. That one falls. Great setup by Dončić. Dončić has got 6 assists here tonight.
And they've got all the confidence in the world letting Luka run the pick and roll. Just a top-notch decision maker.
Williams misses. For Los Angeles, they've gotten 7 of their 10 shots to fall. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
We've seen this a million times. James using his incredible hoops IQ and getting to the free throw line.
Oklahoma City making a switch here. Holmgren's checked in. He hits the second from the line. And the Thunder shooting 41% from the field so far. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Wallace misses. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Pass to James. Hayes with a screen. Soft touch off the glass. James has got 12 points.
This game has been like a seesaw. Both teams going back and forth at one another.
We see this in the NBA all the time. It is very difficult to keep a lead in this league.
And so, lots of scoring in a competitive first quarter. Lakers ahead, up by 1. And we'll be back in just a minute with the start of the second quarter. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
Ever since this game started, they've been attacking on the inside, looking for ways to bust up the defense and get high percentage looks.
Another highlight for them has been their early ball movement, making quick, decisive passes to set up guys for great looks.
So on the floor for the Lakers to kick off the second quarter. They've got Jackson Hayes, Luke Kennard out there with Luka Dončić. Then it's Rui Hachimura, and it's LaRavia in at the 3 slot. And the Thunder in possession here. The Lakers getting their last shot to go.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
To the wing on the left. Hachimura from long range. And it's Holmgren with a rebound.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. Oklahoma City is not the biggest town, but Shai Gilgeous-Alexander said, quote, "Me personally, the market doesn't matter. I love the people in the organization and the people around me. And those are the things that matter. I go to work every single day with a smile on my face." Guys?
A great organization. All right, Allie, appreciate the report. Can't get it to fall. Oklahoma City trailing. Mitchell with the ball. Now Dončić defending. Oh, it's stolen by Dončić. by himself. And Luka finishes it off at the rim.
The one guy you can't forget about is Dončić. I mean, when he's running the floor, you gotta stay with him.
And so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Taking an offense out of its rhythm, what are some of the primary methods, Grant?
Well, BA, you have to disrupt their flow. That can come from steals, deflections, block shots, even change shots. Anything that makes them feel uncomfortable.
Thunder trail by 4. Outside Joe. Lets it go from deep. It's Hayes with the rebound. Hayes has got 4 rebounds now. Dončić outside. Kennard for 3. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Pass to Wallace. They set a pick. Into the lane. Kicks it out to Holmgren. And another miss by Oklahoma City.
Well, I love the confidence. Keep shooting it. Eventually, he's got to start making some, right?
And the shot goes down.
Oh, Luka is so skilled at using his body to create good looks inside.
Wiggins outside. Pass to Holmgren. Beyond the arc. It's Hayes with the rebound. Hayes has got 6 rebounds in the game. Dončić outside. Hachimura outside. Hayes, the pass to LaRavia. And a miss there on the triple. Thunder trail by 6. On the wing, Mitchell. Wiggins looking around. Stop the drought. Dončić grabs the miss. And Dončić has got the ball here for the Lakers. And with their last victory, this team reached the 50-win mark on the season.
And they should be proud of what they've been able to accomplish. You can't just luck your way into 50 wins. You gotta be a good team to reach that feat.
Tim, watching Chet Holmgren, he brings a lot to the table.
Well, absolutely, Brian. He's got a wingspan of 7.5 feet, but still has touch from deep. It's really something to marvel at. Chet is redefining what a stretch big can be in the NBA.
Now here's Dončić. They lead by 6. That's their biggest margin. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Very difficult to stop team play when the ball's moving. Excellent find with the pass to create that scoring opportunity.
Here's Dončić, and that one goes. He's now recorded his 5th bucket in 8 tries.
These defenders really need to man up, particularly in the lane.
And so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments.
Oh my, their coach does not look happy, and I can guess why. Their interior defense has been struggling.
Yeah, physically they are being overwhelmed in the paint right now. That can be hard to fix because it's a personnel issue.
So Oklahoma City ends up going with a new group. And the Lakers also making a change. Ayton, he's checked in for Hayes. Here's SGA. 5 points in the game. Pass to Williams. Takes a 3. And Williams gets the bucket on the assist by Williams.
A shot that Williams continues to work on. You love seeing these type of results.
Ayton with a screen. Dončić against Gilgeous-Alexander. Count that one. He's scoring at a nice clip. He's 6 of 9 tonight.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
SGA finds Williams. From the arc. The shot comes out.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Kennard outside. LaRavia passes to Dončić. And the 3 off target. Thunder trail by 5. pass to Williams. Three-pointer hits the trifecta. Williams has gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game.
You can tell Dort keeps his options open when he has the ball. He'll set up another guy if he can.
Dončić against SGA. Dončić outside. Another miss by Dončić. And for the Thunder, they're shooting just around 33% since the second quarter got underway.
And forget the analytics. I'll take SGA from mid-range any day of the week.
Pass to Kennard. Over Dort. Nice shot by Kennard. Kennard's got 4 points now in the quarter.
You gotta love his unselfishness, and you know his coach does as well.
His willingness to share the ball elevates this offense.
Oh, what a performance by Luka Dončić. He has been the story for the Los Angeles Lakers. He put together 10 points in the quarter. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
I'm with JJ Redick, and coach, your team is finding success offensively. What's been the key?
Well, we really emphasized screening in our pregame meeting. I thought we did a good job of screening, and they're sending our side pick and rolls to the middle, and we did a good job of screening and making plays out of that. And really the only thing for me was just our transition defense. We got to clean that up.
Great call. Thanks, coach.
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be right back to begin the third quarter right after this.
Hey folks, welcome. The Lakers wrap up the first half in what's been a closely contested game so far.
This has been a display of what we often talk about on this show. Unselfish ball movement usually leads to better shots. Now I could say this, they're generating a lot of clean looks, guys.
Yeah, it's tough to beat a team that's in sync. Big advantage in the assist column. Check that out. Taking a closer look at the first half matchups, these two guys have led the way for their teams.
You got a game within the game. These two guys are trading blows, raising elbows, trading bows, making me wish I was out there right now.
That I would like to see. Shaq serving up elbow Sammys.
With extra mayonnaise.
And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half action with Brian Anderson and company.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Boy, really an incredible game here from Luka Dončić.
Hey, we didn't expect this. Not normally a big-time assist maker. He's done a great job moving the ball around.
Well, this is a nice adjustment, running the offense through him tonight. That's a nice little switch-up.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Two big bodies inside with Holmgren and Hartenstein in the middle. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2. And it's Williams in at the 3. That's the lineup for Oklahoma City.
I love the fact that Ayton didn't just lay that up. He wanted to leave no room for doubt. Beautiful slam right there.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Brian. Jalen Williams is all-purpose. Thunder coach Mark Daigneault said, "You really can't find a weakness in his game. His greatness is the cumulative effect of all the things that he does. Basketball is a complex game. You can't be good at just one thing and be a great player, but he is good at everything."
An all-purpose player. Thank you, Allie. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
Yeah, what a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
Back to Reaves. Just 5 to shoot. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot. And Itachi Mura missing. Oklahoma City trailing. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. The Lakers have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Reaves, the pass to Ayton. Count that one. Ayton's got 8.
Nice work right there by the big guy, DeAndre Ayton, getting it done.
Reaves against Gilgeous-Alexander. Look at Shai playing big inside.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, getting a high percentage look right out of the locker room to start the second half. Exactly what they were looking for.
And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. And Williams has got the ball here for the Thunder. It's a 3-point game. They'll face the Jazz after this game. That'll be at home, and that'll wrap up what has been a 5-game homestand for them. Some room here for Dort. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist. So Dort's got his 3rd basket on the night right there. Reaves against SGA. Hachimura with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. There's the triple. And it's Hachimura missing.
He is just ice cold. Luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
To the inside. And Hartenstein slams it in.
Well, at 7 feet tall, you don't need much verticality if you're Isaiah Hartenstein. That must be nice.
Lex, you look at Jalen Williams coming out of college. Early doubts about his athletic ceiling proving unfounded.
No question about it. There were limitations placed on him as an athlete because he's got a fairly unique build if you think about it. Really long arms and barrel-chested, but his agility really opening eyes.
Well, you can never underestimate the heart, and he plays with a lot of it.
Absolutely.
Shot clock at 5. Shoots off the step back. Williams misses.
Well, he's certainly more than capable of hitting that shot, but somehow, even with no defense, he came away empty.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. When we talk about NBA wings, Legs, what are the most important skills in your mind?
Well, everybody's going to talk about scoring and also being able to defend your position. But for me, to become an elite wing, you also have to be able to create, add that escapability with your handle.
Here's what Oklahoma City's going with right now. Williams comes in for Hartenstein, and it's Wallace in for Dort. Hayes is checked in for the Lakers. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. SGA can't get it to go. Los Angeles leading by 4. Here's Reaves. And then jammed down as he goes right over Chet Holmgren.
Oh, I didn't know that was on the menu. Austin Reaves getting himself a dunk.
A terrific view of that move captured on the connected can, thanks to AT&T. Oklahoma City has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. On the wing, Wallace. Outside, Williams. From deep, Holmgren. Rebound, the Lakers. Hayes has got his 8th rebound here tonight. SGA against Reaves. Kennard for 3. He buries it from 3. And now a 9-point Los Angeles lead.
It's been a dominant night for him, staying productive throughout.
And so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Joe's checked in for Oklahoma City. James is checked in for Los Angeles. Marcus Smart comes in for LaRavia. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 4 of 9 in the third quarter. Outside Joe to stop the run. It's Hayes with the rebound.
Well, you have a feeling this would be a completely different game if it wasn't for his brutal shooting performance.
James, right side, fires the 3. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Williams has got 4 rebounds in the game. Wallace with it, picked up by James. Reaves finds James. Now Hayes. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. From deep, Reaves. The shot's good on the assist by James. Reaves has got 5 points now this quarter.
Oh, the release, the height. Reaves really knows his three-point shot inside and out.
Fires at the elbow. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
Well, it's not only been a rough quarter for him, but he's actually had a negative impact on his team's overall performance.
Grant, LeBron has had so much recognition over the years. Truly, he might not get enough credit for what he's meant to the NBA.
Yeah, you might be right, B.A. Truly a global ambassador for the game of basketball. He set the standard for what a superstar can be, really, in any sport.
Here's what Oklahoma City's going with right now. Wiggins, he's checked in for Williams, and Mitchell subbed in for SGA.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
Yeah, it's just time to settle everything down. Get high percentage looks and then D up.
And the shot goes in.
Yeah, showing a little versatility with their offensive attack. In the first half, it was about the three ball. In the second half, they've emphasized interior scoring.
Now here's Joe, taking a look at his numbers, averaging about 11 a game. Wallace's shot is good.
Every coach in this league loves assisted baskets. It indicates your offense is flowing the way it's supposed to.
Kennard outside. The three connects from downtown. Kennard's got 13.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
And when you give up a three, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately.
And so it's Los Angeles liking their chances, ending the quarter with a 15-point lead. We hear teams talk about wanting to get the ball inside, but this is how you do it. More 2K action in just a moment. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dive. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Well, the vision, the placement of the pass, and then the timing. You just can't do it any better.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. On the court for the Lakers to start the fourth. Austin Reaves out there with Luke Kennard. Then there's James. Then there's Marcus Smart. And it's Hayes in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this. B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Now here's Wiggins. Screen by Holmgren to the paint. He got a piece of it. Right side Reaves. Here's Kennard. And that one is hammered home.
They were totally in sync on that play. Targeted the pass beautifully.
Mitchell, the pass to Wiggins. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Pass to Joe. Back to Wiggins. 5 to shoot. And Mitchell puts up a deep three. It's Hayes with the rebound. Hayes has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Kennard outside. Puts up a three. The rebound by Wiggins. Thunder trail by 19. Wallace, the pass to Joe. No good on the three. The Lakers have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Reaves. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Holmgren's got his 5th rebound in this one. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Holmgren with a screen on Reaves. Inside. James brings the double team. Wiggins from long range. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Hayes has got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort to the middle. Here's James. Score that basket. His 8th out of 9 shots here today.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
To snap the cold streak, and the three-pointer goes.
Well, the defense was a little soft right there, and it made it a practice shot.
And Reaves has got the ball here for the Lakers. They've played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. Kennard outside. Fires from deep. He's got it going on. Now 7 for 10.
And when it comes to the three, they've been really dialed in here in the second half.
Kicks it out to Holmgren. The three ball. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
Thunder trail by 21. Outside Joe. They've got numbers. No good with the triple. Reaves against Mitchell. And finished off by Hayes.
He powers through. Size and skill. That is a tough tandem to contend with.
A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter. And we've got a timeout called by Mark Daigneault. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. And a new group getting ready for Oklahoma City. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Wiggins. Jalen Williams comes in for Wallace. Dort, he's checked in for Joe. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Mitchell. And then for Los Angeles, Ayton, he's checked in for Hayes. Hachimura comes in for James. And it's Bufkin in for Kennard. Pass to Williams. Fires in the triple.
Well, you got to be able to shoot fast in the league. So it's nice to see Williams doesn't need a lot of setup time.
Outside Reaves. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
And SGA gets it to go.
He's done a great job filling up the box score, but so far it just hasn't been enough. He needs help.
Hachimura sets a screen. Reaves the pass to Ayton. Reaves against Dort. Shot is good by Reaves. And he's now got the double-double.
And we all know Reaves can handle some contact, and he's often the one initiating it. Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Lakers.
Tonight, they got everybody in on the scoring. Had nice passing, which led to good looks.
Just solid play by these guys.
And so they powered through to their 51st win of the year.
It took them a while to figure out the right approach, and now they'll head into their fourth and final meeting of the season with a chance to actually split the season series.
And what a huge performance it was for Austin Reaves.
And his playmaking was a big storyline in this game. He got guys involved and found them in their favorite spots.
Here's Hachimura. The Thunder making their last shot. Pass to Dort. This one for three. It's good from beyond the arc.
Gilgeous-Alexander doesn't just look for his own shot. He's very aware when he needs to move the ball.
Reaves. Oh, no good. The dry spell continues. Now Hartenstein jams it home. They can take their time if they want.
Yes, you have to regroup. Make sure you get a good shot.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. So it's Oklahoma City now. They trail by 14. Lou Dort misses the three. Reaves against Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, it doesn't go. So we see the Lakers taking the W here. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this building was stone cold silent.
And that's exactly what you got to do. You have to try to take the crowd out of it.
All right, let's go courtside to Allie LaForce with our player of the game. Allie, it's all yours.
Luka, you played well tonight, and your team got the win. Those two usually go together, but what else made the difference?
Yeah, I think we had a great game. You know, I think it was a great game today. You know, we step up together, play good defense, and it was a great win.
Team defense goes a long way. Thanks, Luka.
Allie, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. With Tim Legler, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. As always, we appreciate you tuning in tonight. And as we leave you, here's a look at our player of the game, Luka Dončić.